I want to add to that, it's true that until the lion learns how to write its own story, the hunter will always be glorified, right? So that is where we are. We are the lions who need to learn how to write our own story. And, it's good that there is a manthan, there is this churn going on, because otherwise, Pushpita ji and I would never be talking about caste, and we would never have studied so much about caste, and I created a whole website called castefiles.com for that very purpose. Why is there a Bihar survey coming out? There is a direct link to what's happening in the United States and to what's happening in India. Because, coming back, and I think this is the last point I want to make, is that the dismantling global Hindutva. Why is there this idea that we need to dismantle global Hindutva? Because there is a sudden Indic renaissance that's happening. And it ties into the fact that, there is a political power here that is also supporting an Indic renaissance. And that is what people are not liking. There is a whole lobby that is not liking it. And that's why we have these 80 universities participating in a conference openly, talking about dismantling global Hindutva, talking about caste, talking about the Cisco case, talking about the fact that in India, how come the Dalits are voting for BJP? How come there is no caste calculus? Why is the voting bloc not working? I think further in this recent election, it has been proved that voting blocs are not working, in the northern India specifically. So there is a desire now to, and that was discussed in the Dismantling Global Hindutva conference, that we need to create more and more caste identity, because otherwise this whole concept of Hindutva is going to take over the voting patterns in India. So no wonder Rahul Gandhi is constantly talking about caste census, right? After 1931. There has been no caste census in India. At least results have never been revealed. But Bihar, they created a caste survey. And what is happening there?
It's just an extension of that old policy, divide and rule.
Divide and rule. They're trying to create something like what is happening in the 80% quota systems, which they think is working down south. They want to create it maybe up north to see if that is going to create some sort of, election results for them. So a lot of this is very complex, and there are lots of layers to it, as I think Pushpita ji also said. And we really need to sort of keep watching the game, because this game is going to continue. There's a 2024 election that is coming up. And so I think that crescendo of narratives is going to keep continuing, and the rumbles are going to be felt not just in USA, but in India as well.